in Japanese, BenKey is like Ben is shit.
Yes.
And key is like a machine or a thing. So BenKey is like shit
machine.
Shit machine, shit box.
This is my friend Ben, the shit machine.
Teacher talk. We are English teachers. Teacher talk. We are speaking in English. Teacher talk. A little bit slowly. Teacher talk. So you can understand us. Teacher talk.
I am here with my good friend, DJ BenKey.
Here I am.
Are you okay with the name DJ BenKey? Because last time you said you want a new name.
Yeah, I don't hate the name DJ BenKey, and it's a clever play on words.
A play on words, because it doesn't mean toilet.
Not in English.
It's BenKey. But in Japanese, it sounds like toilet a little bit. BenKey.
Yes. Well, that was originally the meaning, isn't it?
No.
When you first started calling me DJ BenKey.
Well, I think I started...
You're calling me DJ Toilet.
No, it happened like I would introduce you.
Right.
And I would say, this is Ben, BenKey no Ben.
Right.
Which is like, you know, in Japanese, BenKey is like Ben is shit.
Yes. It's already off to a bad start.
And key is like a machine or a thing. So BenKey is like shit
machine.
Shit machine, shit box.
This is my friend Ben, the shit machine.
Well, or like, you know, this is Ben, and the Ben means shit box. So Ben, sorry, it was terrible, but it's funny.
Yeah, unnecessary. I think most Japanese people can understand Ben.
That it's a name?
You know what? I took it and I ran with it and I embraced it.
Yes, and that's what you have to do when you get a silly nickname.
Yeah, well, I even started putting toilet flush sounds as my sound signature at the end of the songs.
Yeah, at the end of a few of the songs you made for my other podcast many years ago, you put the toilet flush sound.
That's right. It was kind of a nice end to the song.
Kind of.
Flush it away.
The end. Anyway, have you thought of a new name?
No, I haven't.
Well, a listener sent me some messages.
Okay.
With some suggestions.
Oh, really?
They don't have anything to do with poop or shit.
Okay, well, I'm all ears.
All right, you're all ears. You're listening.
I'm ready to hear what you have to say.
You're paying attention.
I am.
Okay, so one of them is Benjetarian.
Okay.
Because you're a vegetarian and your name's Ben.
Yeah. Hang on, Benjetarian.
Benjetarian.
Yeah, I think Benjetarian.
Or maybe Benetarian.
Benetarian, yeah. Sounds like some religious group. I'm a Benetarian.
Well, also it's like, you know, vegetarian means you only eat vegetables.
Right.
And so Benjetarian sounds like you only eat Ben, which means poop. So how about DJ Poop Eater?
Yeah, DJ Poop Eater. Well, it could mean that. It could mean I only eat shit, or I only eat other people called Ben. So,
But you don't eat meat, and people are an animal.
yeah, but I wouldn't be vegetarian anymore. I'd be Benitarian. Benjetarian.
And you just hunt people who are named Ben and kill them and eat them.
Yeah, like I find them on Facebook or something and say, hey, man, we got the same name.
And
Do you want to have a beer?
You trick them and then you
I trick them.
and then you eat them.
Yeah, kill them and eat them.
So that's one idea.
That's one. Let's put that one on the back burner.
Okay, put it on the back burner. So you mean like, don't forget it?
Yep.
But we're going to just maybe save it for later. We're not going to pay attention to it right now.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so another suggestion for your new musical name.
Yes.
Your real name, your full name is Benjamin, right?
Correct.
Benjamin. Just like my full name is Abraham.
Right.
I'm Abe, and you're Benjamin. You're Ben.
Yeah.
BenKey, no Ben. Benjamin. And they noticed that jammin', to jam, means to play music.
Yes.
So jammin' means, playing music.
Yeah.
So,
we're jamming.
And your name is Benjamin.
Right.
So she was thinking, how about your music name is Jammin' Ben?
Jammin' Ben. Jammin' Ben.
It's like your real name, but it's kind of switched around.
Yeah, and also very creative.
Yeah.
Our listeners are full of good ideas, but you know what? Let's put that on the back burner next to Benjetarian.
Okay. So both of those are going on the back burner. You're not ready to decide your new name yet.
Well, no, I haven't heard them all.
Those are all I have for now.
Oh, I thought you were building up to, I thought you had more.
No, but it's only been 1 week since you announced that you're ready for a new name.
Yeah.
So I think having 2 suggestions is pretty good so far.
Well, I'm gonna start a Spotify, but I need a new name first.
Yeah, everyone's looking for you on Spotify, but you haven't put your music there yet.
Well, I don't have a new name yet, and I don't want to confuse people.
I think you're just lazy and you haven't done it.
Well, that's part of it.
No, you're not lazy. You're busy. You have 3 children and jobs.
You're lazy. The thing is, I'm a lazy man trapped in a busy man's life.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, perhaps the listeners can notice that the sound isn't as good as usual for you, for Ben.
Right.
Because we're recording remote today.
That's right. I'm in my bedroom, lying on my bed.
Are you comfortable?
I'm very comfortable.
Oh, good.
I'm
good.
wearing my undershirt.
All right, that's enough. We don't need to know what you're wearing.
Well, you don't want to know what I'm wearing on the bottom.
Well, I assume it's either boxer shorts or you're butt naked.
No, I've got boxer shorts on.
Ah, I thought so.
Sweaty, with holes in them.
Okay. I trust you. You don't need to explain how old your boxer shorts are.
I'd never do this podcast naked. I've got too much respect for you and for the listeners.
Oh, well, that's very professional.
Thank you. I'm a professional.
Another thing, Ben being very busy with his family and struggling to support your children, all the hungry mouths you have to feed.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
I do all the editing for this podcast.
Right.
So normally when someone starts podcasting, they get used to listening to their voice and they get used to editing.
Sure.
But it hasn't really been the case for you.
I haven't got used to my voice.
Well, you haven't got used to editing. And another thing about editing is when you edit, you recognize your own habits.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So you recognize when you say certain things like or or things like that.
Yeah, your speech habits.
Yeah. And by editing, it helps you correct these things or not do it as much because you think about it.
Sure, you become your own speech therapist in a way.
Kind of. You kind of it makes you more conscious. It makes you think about the way you speak more.
So what did you change about your speech style after you started editing?
Well, Ben, 2 podcasts ago, I was editing the episode, and around halfway through, there was a listener question from Instagram,
Okay,
and you were introducing the question,
right.
and you fucking said, so many goddamn times.
Did I?
And it started driving me crazy because I edited all of them out.
How many?
Well, you always say quite a lot, especially when you're introducing something. For example, when you're doing an animal or when you're giving content.
Oh, right, yeah. I probably do.
You tend to say, everyone does it. It's not like you do it and other people don't.
I think part of it, maybe I do more ums on the podcast because I'm consciously trying to speak a bit slower.
Yeah,
So there's more gaps
that's another thing.
in the speed.
Yes. So I started collecting your ums.
I knew it.
And I was going to put them all together and then show you to kind of fast forward your speech learning, like your speech development,
Thank you.
correcting your habits. But then I started saying and I was like, well, it's not fair if I only take Ben's ums. I have to take both our ums. And it became like an competition.
So you were there late at night chopping all the ums out of the podcast.
Basically, I'd copy them before I deleted them and put them in a different file. It's very quick and easy to do.
The collector.
So listen to this and tell me, what % of ums do you think you do? And what % of ums do you think I do?
Ooh, this is a fun game.
Okay, ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Here we go.
God damn.
It's a lot. It's a lot of ums and uhs.
Make a song out of that.
So that was from an episode and a half. It was all the ums from last episode.
Oh, that's 1.5. Okay.
Yeah, and from half of the episode before that.
All right. Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's an extra half in there.
Yeah.
Still,
It's a lot.
that's a lot of ums.
So what's your guess, percent-wise?
I would say.
Did you notice you just did it right there when I asked, what's your guess?
Yeah, but that's a thinking.
Well, they're all thinking.
Well, sometimes I'm not thinking anything when I say it.
Well, okay.
My brain's
Let's see.
just paused.
Okay. Can you pause silently?
I think 70% were mine.
That's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you didn't count them and get the percentage?
I did after the first one, but then I kept editing and I
Well, I won't do it again. I just
anyway, I
won't do it again from that one.
I edit.
Starting now.
You're okay. You're totally going to do it, but don't worry because I'll just edit it out after.
Well, you won't have to. You won't have to because I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Well, sure.
The pressure is on.
Just to be conscious of it will help you not do it. You don't have to try that hard, but
Now I'm too conscious. Now it's. I feel like there's a pressure in my head
taking over your mind.
rushing me.
Okay, well, hey, if anyone has ideas for Ben's new Spotify name, send us a email, fbeteachertalk@gmail.com, or Twitter or Instagram, whatever's easiest.
Please, guys. I'm
Okay.
trying to become a superstar.
Superstar.
So it needs to be a cool name where you hear it and you think, fuck, that guy must be awesome.
And you think, fuck. Okay.
Like, I'm already a fan and I haven't even heard his music. Just the
Just
name.
the name makes you a fan. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Ben, speaking of fbeteachertalk@gmail.com,
Yeah.
if you have a
You've
question,
got a question.
anything's okay. Anything's okay.
Anything's okay.
Who should you ask? Who
If
should you
you've got a
ask?
question, just ask Ben.
Here we go.
All right.
Hey.
Goddamn.
Okay, we have a question. It came to Gmail. Thank you, Anonymous M2.
M2.
She said, it's Anonymous M2. Actually, it's Mimi. So it's Mimi. She didn't
Mini.
care about being anonymous.
It's Minnie?
Mimi.
Mimi. Oh.
And Mimi has
Thank you,
been
Mimi.
very kind. She left us a review on Apple. So thank you very much for that, Mimi.
Thank you, Mimi. It's such a cute name.
It
Mimi.
is very cute. And it also
My little Mimi.
it also means ear. Mimi. Maybe she has a necklace with human ears on it.
I'm sure she does.
She finds other people named Mimi, just like you find other people named Ben, and she
Yes.
chops their ears off. And
Ooh.
Mimi keeps a Mimi necklace full of Mimi's Mimis.
But you know what? It's still cute
It's still cute
because Mimi's doing it.
because you're so damn cute, Mimi. How about that?
Anyone else, it would be weird. But Mimi does it. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're fine, Mimi. Carry on.
So this question is about something called upspeak.
Ooh, upspeak.
She didn't say upspeak. She asked the question, why do American people have constantly rising intonation? The other day, I found a nice zucchini to cook, and for the nice recipe, and things like that. And why do they talk like this? And how come it's always going up?
Yeah, I hate that.
I
Where did that come from?
hate that too. It's upspeak. It's very kind of new, I would say, in the last 20 years.
Right.
It makes people sound a a little bit unsure of what they're saying.
Yeah, and also kind of dumb.
And like they're trying to be super trendy, and it's super annoying. So
Yeah.
not all American people speak like this. It's much more common among young people.
Right. And you're right. It does kind of convey or show some lack of confidence in what they're saying.
It's fucking weird. You're not going to find a very manly, confident guy who speaks like this.
Hey, so I went to the gym.
And like, I was totally lifting heavy weights.
Well, it's quite a feminine style of speech, I think.
It is quite feminine, but a lot of men do it too.
I suppose so.
It's very kind of like new age California, maybe
Oh, definitely.
San Francisco.
It's definitely an American thing. Australian people don't speak that way.
Good.
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't been hanging around with Australian teenage girls recently.
Anyway, there's a name for it. It's called upspeak.
Interesting.
And it's something, it's kind of a phenomenon that's going on with younger generation. I remember in high school, I knew one guy who spoke like that.
Really?
Yeah, and I found it annoying.
In high school?
Yes. So that was like 20 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, and he was speaking like that. So it's not totally new. Some people have been doing it for years, and this guy, he didn't do it on purpose.
Okay.
It was just kind of his personality.
Strange.
Anyway, it's called upspeak. Why do people do it? It depends on who you hang out with. If it's anything with speech, if popular or influential people start to do it, then naturally other people will kind of unconsciously start copying them.
Yeah, it rubs off on other people.
Yeah. So,
Well, when I came back from Canada, I realized I was saying a lot.
so A rubbed off on you.
Right. So I'd ask my friend something a.
And your Australian friend would say,
It's not a, it's a.
aye. Yeah, you know, that happened with me in Australia. I started saying reckon.
Oh, you don't use reckon so much in Canada?
No, I never used it in Canada. And I went to Australia, and most of my friends were British and like New Zealanders. And people would say, oh, what do you reckon? I reckon this, or I reckon that. It means think, reckon. So what do you think?
Yes.
They say, what do you reckon? I reckon blah, blah, blah. Like I think blah, blah, blah. That rubbed off on me.
It's very, very common in Australia.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Reckon, it means think.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's often used like, what do you want to do next? What do you reckon?
What do you reckon?
Standing around drinking beers. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Let's go to the bar, or
Let's go to the bar.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I have a billion zillion other cool things to tell you from listeners.
Oh, really?
Oh, there is a lot. Thank you very much. We've got great feedback recently.
Yes. It gives us more energy and more confidence knowing that people are engaging and enjoying it.
The next bit I'll save for next time.
Ooh, gonna save it for later.
Well, we're remote today, so
It's not the same.
yeah, it'll be more fun to tell you about this stuff in person.
Man to man, chest to chest,
Yes. Penis to penis.
tip to tip,
Gross.
tip to lips. Your lips.
Well, no.
My tip.
No thanks. No, thank you.
That's the way it has to be.
No, it definitely doesn't have to be that way. And it will never be that way.
Well, we'll see.
Yes. We'll see that it will never
We will see.
be that way.
Lots of time left.
All right, Benny boy, get that music on Spotify so everyone can come and enjoy the beautiful creations of UTH, aka DJ BenKey, aka new mystery name. Send us your ideas.
Benjetarian or Jam and Ben. I'll make a Spotify. I made a new song with Rui, with my son.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, it's about hot chips. So have a listen.
Hot chips. Do you mean
Hot chips.
you mean French fries?
Nope, I mean hot chips.
Like potato chips?
Like fried potato.
Oh, okay.
I refuse to call them French fries.
French fries are long and skinny.
Well, what do you call normal-sized chips?
If they're the potato that still has the skin,
You mean wedge-shaped?
yeah, I would call those potato wedges.
Me too. Oh,
Yeah.
I love potato wedges.
Yeah.
Sour cream. Oh.
If they're long and skinny like McDonald's, then I would call them fries.
Shoestring fries?
No, just fries or French fries.
Okay.
You don't like the word French fries?
No.
How about just fries?
No.
But-
It's un-Australian.
But chips is confusing because potato chips are also chips.
Well, I've managed to live 37 years and I've never once been confused.
I don't know. Do you want some chips? I'm gonna imagine you're gonna come with a bag of chips.
Oh, that's the default chips. But if you say, do you want some chips? And you move your eyebrows up and down, boop, 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 then I know it's the special ones.
Or just
the
call
hot
them
ones.
fries.
Well,
That's
I'll be in my grave before that happens.
Okay, so never will you say the word fries.
Never.
Okay.
As long as I live.
Well, hey, whatever makes you happy.
Damn it. I just said Did you notice I'd gone about 10 minutes without saying
Hey, great
once?
job, but that's definitely not true.
It is. You can go back and check.
I will because I'm going to edit and I'll find it if you did. And I'm
Okay.
almost sure.
Do you want to make this interesting?
You want to bet money?
Yes, I'm so sure.
Okay. So that since you said I'm not going to say anymore, you didn't say
That's right. And like
What?
doesn't count.
It's hard to believe
I know it is.
because you say a lot.
Well, I've changed my ways.
Wow, you're a very fast learner.
I'm a fast learner. I'm
Okay.
a sponge.
I tell you what, if it's true, if you actually didn't say then I'll buy you some fries.
Ooh, hot chips.
No, fries.
I don't want fries. I want hot chips. Damn it.
Okay.
And like doesn't count.
No,
I said
it's
like.
or counts. Nothing else.
Okay, and I'll
Yeah.
buy you some
even
hot
if
chips.
even if when
I'm
you
wrong.
pause you go boop, beep, 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 beep. That's fine as long as it's not or
Well, if I lose, I'll buy you a beer of your choosing.
Boop, beep, 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 beep. Okay. Okay, Ben, let's wrap it up. Thank you everyone for listening. We will be back in 1 week.
Yes, we will.
Send us your questions, send us your ideas, and write a 5-star review on Apple or anywhere
Yes.
you can. And tell your friends.
Tell them all. Tell your grandmother.
Okay, Ben, anything else?
That is all. I'm off to work.
Ah,
Back to work.
I was trying to trick you into saying, I said, anything else? And I was almost sure you were going to say, No, that's it.
I've told you, I've changed now. I consider my speech.
It's amazing. You're a fast learner.
Yep, fast learner.
Yes.
Top of the class.
Top of the class. Number 1.
Number 1 student. Number
Okay, see you next time.
Oh, Mr. Waiting a long, long time. Oh, Mr. Waiting a long, long time. Oh, Mr. Waiting a long, long time. How long me have to wait now? 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 Mommy say no sir, I me now wait no more. I me be heading out the door, I me say no sir, I me now wait no more. I me be